Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have another meal prep video for you. I hope these videos inspire you. That's why I do them, to help other people discover meal prepping, because you guys know how much I absolutely love it. So let's get into the video. So I'm starting out what I call basic prep. These are the things that I do to help make my week easier. Chopping veggies, shredding cheese, cooking bacon, those kind of things. So today I had some veggies to cut up for snacks and to use for dinners. I had some mushrooms, some cabbage, some cucumbers, some radishes. Also, I always shred my cheese ahead of time. That way I don't have to worry about it when it comes time to making dinner, or, if I need just cheese for anything. It's just there, ready to go. And you guys know, since I work outside the home over 40 hours a week, I need dinner to be quick and easy. So I try to do as many shortcuts as possible. So today I'm also prepping one of my dinners for the week, Salisbury Steak. So I also will be sharing the Salisbury Steak recipe in a different video later on this week. So you guys will see that. So I'm not going to show you that in this video. So leave me a comment down below with the one or two things that you meal prep every single week. Something that, even if you don't have time to do a whole meal prep, what is those one or two things that you have to do no matter what? I would say mine definitely is cooking bacon and shredding cheese. Those are probably the things that I consistently do every single week, because I feel like whether it's my meals or the family's meals, I always need one of those two things. I am making two different meal prep bowls for lunches this week. The first one is going to be steak bites, cauliflower mash, and green beans. So I had some stew meat in the freezer to use up, and since this is a tougher cut of meat, I decided to go ahead and cook it in the pressure cooker first before sauteing it off in some butter and garlic. So in my pressure cooker, I am adding in the stew meat. I also greased my pressure cooker pot. And also to that, I'm adding in some minced garlic and then about a half of a cup of beef broth. This was about a pound of stew meat, by the way. And I'm going to cook this on high pressure for 20 minutes, and then I'll just do a quick release rather than doing a natural release. And when the meat is all done, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it to a skillet. So in my skillet, I have some butter and some minced garlic, and then I'm just going to add in the meat, and I'm just going to cook that on kind of a, medium-high heat, just to kind of get a nice sear on the outside of the meat and get it nice and crispy. It turned out so good. For some reason on camera, it looks like it's black, but I promise you guys, it is just nice and crispy. That butter is so yum, and the garlic, oh, you guys have got to try this. So I'm going to go ahead and set my meat aside and work on the cauliflower mash. So in my saucepan, I have some frozen riced cauliflower. I buy the big bags at Costco. It's just one big bag of riced cauliflower. I would prefer the individual bags, but my store does not have them. So I'm just going to cook that until it's thawed. There's no need to add any liquids. The drier the cauliflower, the better. So you just want to put that in there if it's frozen. Just kind of let it saute until all that moisture is out of the cauliflower and it's nice and softened. And you want to stir it, though, to make sure it doesn't stick to the pot. So mine took about 6 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer that to my large blender cup. You can use a blender. This is just one of those like smoothie maker blender things. So to my blender cup, I'm adding in the cauliflower, some butter, some heavy cream, and some minced garlic, plus some salt and pepper. The amounts are really going to be up to you how much you want of them. I definitely would just try different amounts and then taste it and see what, ratio you want. And then I'm going to blend that up until it's nice and smooth. And then I'm going to add in just about a cup of shredded cheese. So I'm going to briefly blend that again just to distribute the cheese amongst all the mixture. You guys, this is so good. If you have somebody in your family does not like cauliflower mash, have them try it this way. Believe me, they will love it. So it's time to assemble the steak bowls. So to my bowls, I'm adding in some cauliflower mash and some of the steak bites. And then to the side of that, I'm adding in some steamed green beans. So I had one of these steak bowls for lunch today, and I can tell you, it is already one of my favorite meal prep lunches that I have ever made. It is just so fabulous, you guys. You have got to try this one. You really do. So the next meal prep bowl is a sausage bowl with some cauliflower broccoli topped with a cheese sauce and some crispy bacon. So the first thing I'm going to do is cook up the sausages. I'm going to cook them in my air fryer. I absolutely love these Cajun sausages from Aidells. So good. Actually, all their sausages are amazing, but these ones are are really good. Have you not tried these Cajun ones? You have to try these. I'm going to cook these at 400 degrees for 8 minutes in my air fryer. While those are cooking, I'm going to steam my broccoli and cauliflower in the microwave, and then I'm going to make my cheese sauce. So to make the cheese sauce, in your saucepan, you want to add in a 1/4 cup of butter, a 1/4 cup of cream cheese. Stir that around until the cream cheese starts to melt. Don't walk away from it like I did, because sometimes it can get little brown bits on the bottom and you have to take those out. That's what I did. And then you're going to add in a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. You're going to go ahead and let everything melt, bring it to a boil, and then I'm going to add in 1 cup of cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. I am using the Colby Jack that I shredded up earlier, since that's what I have on hand. I'm going to go ahead and let that simmer over low heat for about 10 minutes until it starts to get thickened up, and it's so ooey gooey delicious. So you guys, if you made it this far in the video, find a cheese emoji and leave it in the comment section. If you can't find one, just type cheese. So the sausages are done, so I'm going to go ahead and cut them up into like little slices, little coins. I'm going to put 2 sausages in each of the meal prep containers, and that's just mainly going to cut them up because it makes them easier to eat. Whenever I've taken whole sausages to work, it's just not fun to try to eat these. If you're curious about my meal prep containers, I will have them linked down below. The plastic ones I got on Amazon. The glass ones come from Costco. The square ones are like a Snapware brand. The round ones I use for the steak bites are a Pyrex brand. I think I've seen them both still at Costco, but I think they also on Amazon, so I'll link everything down below. Once all the sausages are sliced and put into the containers, I'm going to add in the broccoli and cauliflower. And then I'm going to top that off with the cheese sauce. And lastly is to add on some crispy bacon. This is definitely, again, another meal prep I'm looking forward to eating for lunch this week. Let me know if you guys think you might try either one of these meal preps. If you do, please tag me on social media. All my social medias are always down below in the description box. And today's meal prep took me 90 minutes, and that was from start to finish, including setting everything up and also for cleanup. So I also have my dinner prep for tonight, and my lunches for the entire week are done. Definitely worth 90 minutes of my time. So thank you guys again so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Let me know what you are prepping for the week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.